voice, your vote election coverage tonight. And on this election eve, it is crunch time for the candidates when campaigning intensifies in the final hours leading up to tomorrow's election. And robocalls and bell ringing ramp up. KXLY4's John Hendricks working for you tonight. He joins us now live from the Sky Deck. And John, you follow some of the candidates tonight. A very busy evening in the world of politics.
It was, Nadine. Both Republicans and Democrats worked late into the night, knocking on doors and picking up the phone. It's the last big push ahead of Election Day.
High above the streets of Spokane, the American flag waves in the wind. Down below,
I appreciate it very much. Thanks for getting your ballot in.
Sounds of democracy filling the evening air.
We're making phone calls. We've been out sign waving. I've been traveling around the district. I've been up to Newport and Kettle Falls and Colville today, encouraging people to vote.
Congresswoman Kathy McMorris Rogers, one of those making calls at the Republican headquarters ahead of Tuesday's election.
The night before it's all about maximizing the vote, everything that we can be doing to make sure that people vote.
Just down the street, a similar scene at the Democrat headquarters.
We've got dozens of volunteers here tonight calling people to get those last ballots in, and we really think there'll be a lot more people voting tomorrow.
Signs, phone calls, and faces lit by a computer screen work well into the evening. Months of hard work now in the final stretch.
We have really been able to get our message out by phone, by television ad, by mail, and so we know that the voters are more informed than they were in the primary.
By this time Tuesday night, we should know who's throwing in the towel and who's moving on. Both parties may not always agree on everything, but one thing is certain, your vote counts.
We're just excited that we put out our case of how this county should be run, and the voters have had a chance to hear the message, and so they'll make a choice.
This is one of our fundamental privileges that we have as Americans, is to vote. And if you don't exercise your vote, then you're not making your voices heard.
Now the plan for both parties tomorrow, more phone calls and more knocking on doors. Reporting live in the studio tonight, John Hendricks, KXLY4 News.
All right.